Hello, this is Lolly. Welcome back. I'm here to talk about laminated luggage tags again. I just did a video, which I will give you a link to down below, and how to make these laminated luggage tags that actually have this kind of a privacy flap on it. So people walking by don't just see your address on your bag as you're rolling by. These are good for backpacks. They're good for your totes. They're good for anything you want. I love that you can make one, take it for that particular trip, like you guess where I'm going when I take this one. And then afterwards, if you want, you can remove the loop and then use this as part of your memory keeping system. Okay, so let's put these away for now and make sure you do watch the video on these. But, okay, I have this stack of journaling cards, and I bet you do too, don't you? These are 3x4 journaling cards, which are only very slightly larger than what I already have here. So I just wanted to show you how we can make luggage tags out of these. So let me get my laminating sheet. Okay, and I put my laminator here. It is heating up. I'm using the Royal Sovereign laminator. I have my laminating sheet here. It's 3mm Scotch brand. I have my fold on the left. And what I'm going to do is match these up in sets. So this would be a great one for the cover of your tag, because I think that's so adorable what it says. So all you need to do then is just find out what you want to show through on the bottom. I think that's precious right there. So all I would do, let me move this out of the way so I don't scratch it up. All I would do was trim off the bottom. Again, I said this is a 4-inch. You can take a 1/4 off, or you can take a 1/2 inch off. On these ones, I have a 1/2 inch difference, and I really like that, so I'm going to take a 1/2 inch off, use my corner rounder set at 1/4, and now when I make the luggage tag, it will look like this, and that's the back, okay? So let's play around. I'm just going to start getting a couple of these prepped for how I want them to go. You see, I have many duplicates because I was at the thrift store. Ooh, love. I was at the thrift store, and the Crafty's thrift store, and they had these on clearance, or they had, yeah, it had a whole stack someone had just donated. I like this combination, so I'm going to trim 1/2 inch off of this. So I'm making them 3.5 instead of 4 inches. Wouldn't these make great gifts? But also think about what you could sell at a craft fair. These would be a great idea for a craft fair. And the fact that these have lines would make them great for, that's a really cute one too. These would be great for writing on before you do your they would be great on writing actually out your address and putting that in there. I kind of like this as well, but is it too much aqua? There we go. And oh, I love the little hearts there. That's cute too. And that might look really cute with that, but it's not enough contrast. I want some contrast. So, okay, I love the little hearts on that. See, I'm not really big on this for actually a trip, unless you were going to do what I suggested and having one tag for each trip and then keep it for your memory keeping, and then you could mark down which days you had on your trip. That would be a cute set as well. That's cute. Oh, I adore this one. Actually, I love it. And that with the hearts behind it. Oh, yeah. So let's trim that one down. With the hearts behind it. Yep. So I already have 4 sets, but I think I want to make a few more. Okay, so we have a bunch to choose from. Okay, I have all these sets. Okay, so I'm going to start trimming. Donate 10. I have 10 of these, and I know they're not all going to fit. So let's play around and see which ones we're going to do first. Let's start with these. And we'll just see how many are going to fit in one of my sets here. And I'm doing the style that I showed before where I'm leaving the clear part at the top. So I need to put them in here in a way that I can, oops, leave that on the top there. Leave a good 1/2 inch. Okay. If you don't have any paper on your mat, you can use the grid here to help you line these up. Okay, now I am going to pause the video and I am going to laminate the rest of these cards and then come back. All right, I have 3 sets of these and I fit 3 in each, so this one didn't fit and I will save that for another time. Setting that aside, so now all I'm going to do is cut across the bottom and sides, but then leave a big area across the top. I'm making sure that I cut around that little air bubble that is around, between the card and the lamination. And I'm just using my scissors, but you can definitely cut this on your with your trimmer. Plus, it will also dull your trimmer blade faster, so keep that in mind. So now I have the short one on the bottom, the long one on the top. I'm going to cut under the bottom of the longer one. There. And now I can trim the top. I'm lining up mine with the top of this middle part here. Roughly 1/2 inch. Okay, so that is one of them. Then I will trim. I like to trim these, the bottoms of the cards, before I assemble them, and then the tops of the cards after I assemble them. So we'll do that one. And just so you know, oops, if you have this corner chomper for now and then, you need to open this up and empty out the little corners there. Okay, so I have these 3 sets. I'm going to go ahead and do the tape on them. Okay. Make sure I've got them all matched up the right way. And there. Okay. I'm using the 1/2 inch score tape. And keep in mind, whatever you have at the back, you know, that's going to be the back of the card. So now that I have these made, I'm going to trim or round the corners off on the tops. Get my permanent marker. And I'm going to center this on my mat. I'm going to center this left and right between some lines here and mark the halfway point with a dot. Then I'm going to use the 3/16 punch, and I'm going to punch to the right and to the left, touching that dot that I have there. Okay, then I just use my Cricut craft knife to connect the two circles that I have there. Okay, now all I need is to put the loops in there. And I got these on Amazon. I'll give you a link down below to that. Put the loop through. Now this one is very simple on the front, so you can do, you can put a sticker on there, you could put your adhesive vinyl on there, like I did with this one. I just put my initial on there. You could personalize it for whomever. Okay, so here are the 3 that I have completed. You just have to kind of give that little start the first time you open it up. And I'm using address labels on the inside, meaning blank address labels that you print off yourself or that you handwrite your information, because I don't always want my full address. Sometimes I just write my first name and my phone number on there, or my email address. So it's whatever you want, or you can use pre-made address labels. So there we go. I just think these are adorable. So I'm going to pause the video and finish making the rest of these and show you the finished product. Okay, so those were the first 3 that I did. And then off camera, I went and finished these. I didn't put the tags in yet, but you know what that's going to look like. So here's one. And they will open all the way. If you just got to get them worked that way. And you can decorate the fronts and the backs. I love this one, enjoy the little things. I just think that's adorable, and that's what it said on the card. Isn't that cute? This has got to be my favorite. Okay, when you love what you have everything you need. And you will notice that the ones that have words, I only cut the 1/2 inch off the bottom of the saying. If you want the saying perfectly centered, then cut a 1/4 inch off the top and a 1/4 inch off the bottom. Life is about using the whole box of crayons. Lots of room to decorate in the back. And then I have these ones. This one, the card said smile. I thought that was so wonderful. And so I thought I would make a vinyl word. If you do not know how to use vinyl with your digital cutting machine, I have a video showing how to do it on the Cameo, and I will give you the link to that down below. So I already did this. Just need to apply it. There we go. And you could put someone's name on there, first name. I wouldn't do both. And then this one, Happy Days. Isn't that cute as well? And for this one, I made an airplane image, also cut out from Silhouette Design Studio. just going to hold that up there. But there are all sorts of travel images you can use, like a suitcase, an image of a suitcase. Wouldn't that be adorable? Or an icon for something to do with where you're going to be, like a Leaning Tower. Just think of anything personalized for the trip. Okay, so we have gotten 6 of these made today, all using, we did 9 of them, all using journal cards. Which are your favorites? Which ones do you think are the best? Lots of fun. Leave me your comments below. Don't forget to hit that like button, the thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, and then the bell icon so that you can be notified when new videos come out. I do videos at least twice a week, generally. Sorry that I won't be able to respond to 100% of every comment on every video from now on, but I have been very faithful in doing so for years, and it is hard to let go of that, but I'm still doing my best to answer as many as possible. Thank you everyone for all the support you've given me.